that song? See if any other teams have a song written for them.
Rizzo has a whole character.
What?
In
Greece. Greece. Right, audience knows Greece.
Part of the show.
We're going to be doing that throughout the show, where we set you up.
All the punchlines come from right here.
So all we need to get started is a suggestion of anything at all.
Sizzler.
Sizzler is what I heard. I also heard Ebola, but Sizzler was
Danny, this is really nice. Can you afford this? This is like really nice.
Stop doubting me. I'm successful.
I guess I knew you in high school, and it's hard for me to believe that you're successful.
I'm a different guy. I'm not Danny Two.
your
Danny, I don't need a refill. This is
It's fine. It's fine.
Danny, there's a man over there in a blazer. This is like, I feel like everyone's looking at us. I was like trying to pick up, the meatballs with my tongs, and I didn't have etiquette classes. I don't know how you pick up meatballs with tongs.
Tongs are not a thing that's often in fancy restaurants. I know. Look, it's all in your head. People aren't looking at us any more than you're looking at them.
Oh, the horse race is about to begin.
This is the kind of restaurant that plays horse races while you eat. That's a sophisticated thing.
It's the sport of kings. I've placed a sizable bet on number 8.
Danny,
Luck's beginning. That's what the horse is called.
if this is out of your price range, just tell me.
No, I can cover it. I've made some good investments. I've diversified. I've done stocks and mutual funds.
It sounds like you're making. What did you say?
Darn.
We didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm sorry. In the restaurants I go to, everyone talks to each other.
You don't need to share that.
I feel like it's on my face.
Perfectly normal. Look, hey, sir, may I ask you a question? I know we've already breached etiquette by talking to each other. Look, is it unusual for you to see us here? Do we look out of place?
You do. That's all right. Some sort of project.
An alien thing that I have going on? No, it's not a My Fair Lady project here. This is my girlfriend.
Pygmalion.
It's being wide cheese.
Oh.
That was more embarrassing. It's not a Pygmalion like
Is that like that with a PH? Is it like cool?
It's a George Bernard Shaw. It's Pygmalion. I don't know what the
I
word
should
means.
leave.
It's fine. It's fine. Have more of your
Did you
refill.
see? Did you see when the coat check guy took my sack?
Darling, hope she's using the wrong set of tongs.
Are these
You
the
go
steps?
from outside to inside.
Did you say jolt?
I did say jolt.
Sometimes out of order. Look, you're a nice man. You have leather elbow patches on your blazer. Okay, look, my girlfriend and I are just trying to have a nice time. Okay, we're just trying to bet on some horses, drink some refills, and just have a good time. Okay.
My apologies.
My apologies.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Excuse me. Pardon me. You okay? In this book store?
Yeah, I can help you. What do you need?
I'm looking for sections. I want to be discreet. You know what I'm going to say?
Like the erotic
Yes.
fiction.
Fiction or non-fiction?
Well,
I've never done this before.
we have some. I mean, everything's pretty tame at Barnes & Noble, although I will say that every month on the 1st we get a list of banned books because they're erotic non-fiction. Crime stuff, you know what I'm saying? I
You
can
get a
take it
list
there.
of things?
Yeah, and then you scoop them off the shelves. We keep them in the break
So wait,
room.
it sends you, first they buy the books, they send them there, and then they send you a list to take them back home.
Yes, the government sends us the
Oh, it's
list.
the government.
Yeah.
Is there any-
People are getting too many ideas from these erotic, non-fiction crime.
That's exactly what I need, ideas.
All right, well, I'll take you.
Good, thank you.
Follow me.
You must love reading to work here.
Yeah, I like it all right. It's an escape.
I've spent most of my life in books.
Do you mean with your nose in a book or just in books?
In books, I was the inspiration. Have you ever read Tintin?
Come around the low wall.
Take this out, it's so Yes, I knew where I was. That was the inspiration for the series Tintin.
I like Tintin.
Yes, it was me and my dog traveling the world.
So you finished? Wherever that's from? Where is that from? England?
Yes, England.
Did you have a dog named Snowy? Did you solve
That part's fictional. No. In the real story, I went from international hospital to international hospital trying to cure my disease. And then my father used it for inspiration for a book. I never met him.
You never met your father?
He used my story. I never met him. Made a fortune. Anyway, I don't mean to trouble you at all. I have a date tonight. First one ever. So basically I'm looking for how to do it.
I'm taking you to just like books about sex in your body and stuff like that. It's gonna be like nasty.
Well, she seems very like she would be into that, so I don't want to do like a textbook move.
Where are you taking me?
But are you buckled in? All right, it's a it's a sidecar.
I know what it is. You ride in a motorbike with a sidecar. That's cute. It's like Tintin.
Yes, I get that all the time. Taking you out to the forest.
Oh damn.
I don't know if you heard, there's a pagan group performing.
I know what they are.
Oh, you heard of that? They've been performing rituals out in the clearing.
Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. We just need $100 more and you will fund our Kickstarter album.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
That's all we need? I haven't even paid attention to that part.
Yeah. Super close. You guys not haven't been checking the Kickstarter site?
No, I've been on the phone with the same person for like an hour. Got a number.
I'm sorry, what is this call about?
Yeah, this is a Kickstarter call. I'm the first people to do it. Basically, me and my bros like put together a sweet album, and we just need some money, and so I'm cold calling people.
Well, how do I know it's not a scam?
Darling, who is it?
Go back to your financial television.
I just heard that. You lied for me. You don't do that for no reason. You're into me.
I don't know if we'll get up to the Cape quite yet.
Are you asking me about the Cape, or are you just looking?
No, I'm talking to my sister.
I'm sorry.
I love this. I love that we're doing this. I can say any sick shit I want, and you'll make it seem like you're talking to your sister.
I told you that greyhounds aren't a wise choice.
They're mean dogs. Tell her they're mean.
It's not that they're not mean, it's just that they have hip problems. They're couch potatoes, everyone knows.
Every time you talk, I have to rewind it.
Alright, so my dick is out of my pants. And I'm like stroking it.
You have to plant those every year. Too much hassle for the blue.
This is so much hotter than if you were saying sex stuff back.
No, continue.
Alright, so, like, I'm doing you up against the wall. And you're, like, loving it.
Would you like any chablis?
Shut up.
I was offering you chablis. You tell Sandra that I was being nice to you.
Stephen's being very nice. I hear Swiss coffee is a good Benjamin Moore color that's pretty neutral.
Look, I'm so hard.
So
You did this to me.
Yes, now you're stronger than you ever were.
I didn't want these powers.
You have them now, and everyone will say, Dr. Frankenstein's not a fraud. What?
Dr. Frankenstein.
What?
The monsters. Oh, he's here.
You were trying to warn me about him?
Broke through and they tried to see. He's here.
I came in last week for a flu shot.
Yes, you wanted me to protect you against disease, and I've done better than that. I protected you against the disease that is the world.
My family doesn't recognize me. They drove me out into the street.
Your new family recognizes you. Your new family is power. Yes, you are the first in a series of supermen.
You have no right to do that. Your office is in the back of the CVS.
Unassuming of all pharmacies.
Why I go there? Dwayne Reed's so hoist-toy.
Dwayne Reed, don't get me started about Dwayne Reed. They've expelled me from my experiments. But CBS looks the other way.
Really?
As long as you pay your rent for the tiny part of CBS that I rent, they don't buy.
You must have the antidote. Make me back into the man I was.
You want to go back to that? How can you? Tell me about your week. What have you done this week that you haven't done ever before. I'm sure many things.
Kill the goats?
Yes.
I didn't want to do that. Instinct took over.
How did you feel?
Felt great at first, and then filled with remorse.
You want to go back to being that man, that timid man you were who goes to the Bronx Zoo and finds a small goat and lets it take advantage of him?
How do you know about that? I'm gonna buy you a little bit of I don't think I'm supposed to climb into the goat section. That goat free called his wife over to look at it, and I was arrested.
Alright, you have to understand how the story sounds, sir.
Yeah, look, buddy, we've heard all these things before, okay? Try to tell us something we haven't heard before, okay? We get bored as cops.
I was raped by a goat. How would I get a goat to rape me?
Oh, I don't want, you know what? I don't want to climb in there and think about stuff like that. You're sick.
Yeah, you're
sir.
This is always how it is, isn't it? You blame the victim. I wish I could say I was surprised that this is how our legal system works, but I'm not.
Look,
I watch the news.
You want a tea? You want something?
Yeah, you want something?
Do you think I'm the only person that goats fucked?
Oh!
They don't work like that.
I bet you know all the people that little goat's cozied up to. I bet you got a whole network. Chat rooms where you exchange information on how to take advantage of goats.
No! Check my computer records. I don't think that exists.
Oh, I had to start one, did you? Didn't exist before you came around.
And you wanted a little bit of the credit. Couldn't stand it that all those goat fuck chat rooms had not your name. Nobody to say.
That's always what happens in the end.
Brandon Gardner. Couldn't let it die. Had to get the credit.
That's how they cut the Unabomber. He couldn't stand people didn't know it was him. Fucking goats.
What? That's how he was cut? So he wasn't. What didn't have anything to do with the bombing?
So what else have you been up to?
Nothing. I teach history in a high school. You can check that.
Excuse me, Kaczynski. I'm gonna be sick.
Wait, he has the same name as the phone?
Oh, yeah. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Well, it's true. So I guess it's your lucky day.
So I guess it's your lucky day.
Guess it's your
Lucky day. Lucky day. Lucky day. Oh, I like these ones.
Is this too retro?
No,
Do
I
they
like
look like
it.
a
No,
Far
retro
Side
sad.
cartoon? Far Side.
Oh, yeah, because they're round and large.
Because they're pointy on the end.
Oh, like a woman in the Far Side.
I guess you do.
Forget it.
I can't believe we all needed glasses the same time.
You know, it's a thing I just put off. It's one of those things I put off. I don't want to do it alone, you know?
Yeah, no, I want like a second opinion. What do you guys think about these ones? Like sort of like Spike Lee kind of round ones.
Oh, like do the right thing.
No, like how you normally.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, those are maybe, put them in the maybe.
Okay, put them in the maybe pile.
What do you guys think about these? Sort of like a John Lennon thing going on?
Oh, like.
Like Yellow Submarine. Like cartoon glasses.
Oh, do they? I guess they do a little cartoony. Yeah, no, I just meant John Lennon the person. Just normal times.
I don't know.
Get that. I don't get that at all.
All right. What about these?
Ooh.
They're little. I mean, are they too?
Hitler?
Yeah, this little piece that comes down for a mustache.
It's very weird because Hitler, you know, not known to wear glasses. This seems very.
Yeah. I'll just put that in a no pile. That's a no. You don't want that, right?
Oh my God. Put them on. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Put those on. Put them on.
Yeah?
Very good.
Really?
That's the one I think we've been waiting for.
You think so?
Sizzle. Oh, bacon.
I'm not being bacon.
I feel sexy. I feel alive. Oh, look who's up. Thought I'd make breakfast for us.
I am.
Got a little sexy bacon.
How so? Explain that. Sexy
I
bacon.
was just trying to be like cute in the morning. It's regular bacon.
Yeah, you said it was sexy bacon. Say that again.
Sexy bacon.
Got him, boys. Brandon Gardner, you're in the restaurant fucking a pig.
Brandon J.
I can't believe I had sex with you.
You got sex with me? You spent the whole night? We like cuddled?
Kaczynski, you slept with this
I had to seal the deal.
How does this prove anything? We've been going out for a while. It's not like we had sex on the first date. This is like fifth date.
Yeah, Kaczynski, to be honest, I wasn't sure I was going to get the call. After last week, I got your wedding invitations. I thought, too deep. Kaczynski's too deep. Yeah.
Before we'd even had sex in it.
How'd you feel planning it, knowing that she wasn't a pig?
Is your only evidence the fact that I called this sexy bacon?
All we need.
That's all we need. That's plenty. No judge in the country's going to ignore that much evidence.
So, everything else that you did was just out of the hope that at some point I would make you breakfast and say sexy bacon?
Yeah, you guys really lived together a long time before that engagement. A long time. You motherfucker! You motherfucker!
lot of classic, like scary stories, and you just throw in motherfucker.
I call it a Chelsea original.
But I feel like it's like that's like a famous horror story, and you just have him say motherfucker.
That's my,
You
that
said
happened
this
to my
is a new
cousin.
one. Yeah.
Would you have any other ones?
Yeah.
Sure.